are you all doing? I hope you're faring well and I hope your family is fine. Anyway, I welcome you all to today's episode on Friday Talks with Jemima, where we talk about everything pertaining to life and godliness. I am your favorite host, Jemima, and it's so exciting to be here. On today's episode, I will be speaking on a topic that says the tiniest detail. Story time, guys. I will share the story from a book titled The Lighthouse by Opeyemi Akitunde. She's a wonderful author and I love her so much. Her book has helped me a lot of times. I love you, Mom. Anyway, I'll just be picking the segment from the book. A woman called Favor, a minister of God, she was like the coordinator of the Lighthouse, a house where they camp young people, most of them who are lost, homeless. They just keep them there and share the word to them, preach Christ to them, and give them a roof over their head, feeding and every other thing. She goes around to preach to young people. She had other people to that show. She had a daughter, Mercy, that was living very far. She was married, but she was not around that vicinity. So one day she was asleep and she had to sleep late. Very early in the morning, say around 7 or 6 in the morning, a knock came on her door and somebody needed her. Her attention was needed. So she was struggling with sleep and was like, oh, I'm not coming, blah, blah, blah. And God told her to go. God spoke to her. She was like, oh, okay, I'm tired, I'm this, I'm that. And God said, go now. And so she said, God, if I go, should be you buy me ice cream. Huh? You buy me ice cream if I go, you buy me ice cream, yeah? Yeah? And God said, okay, I'll buy you ice cream. Don't forget, that was about 6 a.m. 6 a.m. So she went and did all that she was supposed to do, the counseling and everything. Around 12 in the afternoon, her daughter came, traveled from a very far distance and came to her. And when she came, she was like, Mercy, what are you doing here? She said, Mommy, God said I should bring you ice cream. God said I should bring you ice cream. Favor was so shocked. She now asked her, how did God tell you that you should bring me ice cream? She said she had a dream around 2 a.m. where God was telling her to bring her mom ice cream. 6 a.m. She had the dream by 2. How? Hey, maybe, I don't know, is it that God reversed the time and went back to 2 a.m. to tell her daughter to bring her ice cream? Or God already knew that she was going to ask for ice cream and already gave the daughter the dream? Or I don't know. I just know that God told her to bring her mom ice cream. And he did whatever it is he had to do at that middle. I don't know. It's a mystery. I don't know. Dearest believer, if God can care about ice cream, you don't think that God cares about you? If he can care for things as tiny and maybe irrelevant as ice cream, he cares so much about you. The Bible says if he dresses the lily, if he feeds the birds of the air, how much more you that he created in his image and likeness? He did not stop there. We flattered his laws and he even gave his son to die for our sins. And you are doubting whether God cares about you. He does. He cares so much about you. In fact, more than you can ever imagine. He cares about you so much. You see, I feel like the reason why we maintain a very far relationship with God is because we feel like, oh, he's big, he's a big God, he shouldn't care about tiny things. Let's just, anytime we have big issues, when issues are complicated, that's where we go to God. He cares about every tiny detail. Every tiny, no matter how tiny, hair growth. Talk to God. He cares about you. He cares about everything. Not just the big things. He cares about every single thing, the tiny things. The things that you even think are irrelevant. Talk to God about everything. You want to get skincare products? Talk to God about it. You are going to the market to buy shoes? Talk to God about it. Oh, you ordered something? Talk to God. You are confused about whether to pick the red skirt or the pink skirt. don't wait till, oh, there's a big matter, there's a big issue. Some people, they won't talk to God or ask God about anything until it's time for them to get married. That's the only affair that you think God cares about. No, talk to him about every other thing, everything. God cares about the tiniest detail. Talk to him about it. I hope you had a wonderful time today. I had a wonderful time, you can tell. Anyway, thank you for joining me on today's episode. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification button so you can get notified each time I drop a video. Also, feel free to drop a comment and share this post. I love you guys so much. See you next Friday. Lovely weekend, guys. Selfie time.